Season 6, Episode 11. And we are ready to roll. 1M5 dispatch, you can show me 10-8. And we're not gonna use CAD tonight, so we'll just run the plate.
Alright.
Or in your case, talk to the driver, since you don't have one.
No, it's not that I don't have a plate.
Bro, I need a snack. Hang on, I'm about to go grab me a freaking Boston cream donut Pop-Tart out the fridge because I'm a fatty. I'll be back.
Hey, Free, what you think of the car? All gas, no brake.
Okay, I'm back. Not me eating a donut-flavored Pop-Tart as a cop, though. The only thing I'm missing is the coffee.
Okay, I have a car that the acceleration is speed glitched.
Yeah.
But it still only does 130.
And yes, it's good.
Did you see that video on TikTok where that cop was smoking a fat cigar and had to throw it out the window to chase the dude? And after he finally got the dude and cussed and everything, he said, "You know how pissed I am at you. You made me have to throw out my Cuban cigar."
Justin, can you go 2 seconds without hitting someone's car?
I think I'll make your car. Thanks. Thanks so much.
I'm already in a pursuit. Not me flying up on the cop's bumper that's chasing somebody.
Dude, Justin, I just fixed this, man. Go do something else.
There's nothing else.
Run a stop sign. Pull over.
Already did.
Speed. Do something. I don't know. Do anything but hit my car and kill me.
Wrong with hitting your car and kill you. I think I'm gonna. I'm broke. I only got $1,000.
Dark looks like a cop set up using the tattoo place as a decoy.
Trust me, you wish this was a cop car.
That would make a great cop car, though. Make somebody think that you're like a street racer or something.
God dang, that dude pulled out in front of me and now he's dead. Are you not set up right now, game?
I am. I'm responding to somebody real quick.
It says passed you speeding like 4 times.
Consider that a verbal warning. Imagine a cop could just do that, like just give you a verbal warning from his car and you just hear him. Nah. You know what? I'm gonna act like a GTA cop. Next time someone flies past me, I'm gonna say, hey, slow down.
Inbred dickwad.
That'd be kind of funny. Imagine you went past a cop, IRL, speeding, and he was getting ready to pull you over, but he gets on the PA when he turns his lights on behind you and says that.
Inbred dickwad. Just let me know when you're set up.
I'm set up now. I'm just responding to somebody.
I'm saying when you're actually gonna pull out after somebody.
Oh, I'm actually gonna pull out after somebody. That just sounded kind of insanely sus. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, buddy. Inbred dickwad. Bro is gone. There's no way. Somehow I still saw you up there. Like, right until you went around the corner. I still kind of saw you up there. Like, I just barely saw your car.
This thing's fast, bro.
Bless you. Bless you. Alright, that AI is an inbred dickwad.
Yeah, I'm going. At least now I know you're gonna be on the lookout for me.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about how I just emptied an entire clip on an AI.
Just gonna sit still for a couple hours.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
Still hear your sirens in the distance.
Not anymore. Let's just say I figured out why you shouldn't try to look at texts while driving.
I'll either crash or pull over one of the times.
Imagine you just crash into a gas pump.
Because I just drove past you, but...
Oh, I'm trying to get my car back.
Gotta buy me a case of beer. Imagine that, you just get away from running from the police and you stop by the liquor store, buy a case of beer on the same road you ran from them on.
Then you pull over when you get caught drunk driving and you just ask the cop, hey, you want one?
This thing was expensive to customize.
Apparently people don't know how fast food works.
One of my dad's buddies the other night went through a drive-through and the woman made him mad and he messed up and called her the N-word.
Oh,
And she chunked a drink out the window at him.
hey, at least if he gets thirsty, he can drink his shirt.
But no, it was at the Taco Bell, and she threw an entire large drink out the window at him.
That's insane. Just please don't tell me it was a Baja Blast.
I think it was a Mountain Dew.
Okay, we're good. You don't do that crap with freaking Baja Blast.
You're sleeping. The muscles in your throat relax so much that it narrows your airway. As you breathe in and out, air struggles to move down your narrowed throat. While your body pushes the air down, it makes the relaxed tissue in your throat vibrate. This creates the familiar snoring sound. And while it can be harmless, intense snoring can be a sign of oxygen deficiency. When you're sleeping,
Okay. Hey, Dark. I gotta ask you something. Or I gotta tell you something. when you microwave food, it comes out hot. But did you know it comes out hot because you microwaved it?
Yes.
Also, Justin, can you please not freaking block me again so I can actually go out and do something? Oh, doesn't matter. Freaking AI decided to turn in front of me. That new guy should be joining here in a couple minutes.
Oh my god, you gotta go away from me, Free.
I
You are
know.
dissonant to me. He almost hit the gas pumps.
Nah, literally, I was trying to chase you for flying past me, and he was blocking me. So I had to back up.
Free.
That wasn't even my fault.
Well, I guess they don't have any interest in stopping, so I guess it's your lucky day. Pull into the clothing store parking. Oh, never mind. The motel works too. 195 dispatch. We'll be conducting a 1011 at the motel on Route 68. It's going to be across from the Felicia Bank. I don't even know what that car is in real life. Occupants unknown. Runs plate. What does it come back as? Okay. Real quick, sir, before I get into the reason why I'm stopping you, is there any weapons in the car? Anything I should know about? Any drugs, alcohol, like
Yes,
that? Okay,
yes.
what's in the car?
Um, guns.
Okay, what kind of gun? Or
A
guns?
lot of guns.
What kind?
Everything.
Are they in cases?
Uh, war.
Okay. Well, anyways, I am Colonel Tyson at the San Andreas Hotel. You know why I'm stopping you today?
Trying to pass cars.
Well, see, you passing the cars wasn't illegal, but it was the amount of speed you were going when doing it.
I was only going 40.
You definitely were not going 40, sir. You went pretty fast there.
Uh,
When you
Hold
overtook
on.
when you overtook me and that car in front of me, you were going pretty fast there.
Alright.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Can you tell me why you're pulling me over?
Yeah, I just did. That's the reason. Because it was kind of reckless the way you passed both
So
me and that
what's the
car in
real
front of me.
reason?
That's the reason.
What's the real reason though?
That's the real reason, sir. I'm stopping you because you pretty much drove recklessly, passing me and that other car in front of me.
Recklessly? Recklessly?
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Search up the plate.
I already ran your plate, sir. I need your license, registration, proof of insurance, please, or at least a first name and last name and date of birth.
Dick Lamar.
Okay, what's the date of birth?
17, 2000.
Thank you. Sit tight,
I
Mr.
think that's.
Lamar.
I'm not sure what I put in CAD. I think it's 2000. I don't remember.
We're not using CAD tonight, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, just sit tight. Runs information, what does it come back as?
Clean.
Okay. Alright, honestly, I think we'll just let him go this time with a warning, even though he kind of did give me a little crap about the paperwork, but at least he gave me a first or last name and date of birth, so I think just a verbal warning and maybe, a little education on how to handle traffic stops in the future and let him go. All right, sir. So before I say this, did you have your? I don't need it because you gave me your first and last name and date of birth. But did you have your license, registration, and insurance on you?
Oh, my bad, my bad. I accidentally pressed mine.
Did you? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you a warning today, okay, about the way you overtook the vehicles. In the future, sir, though, I would appreciate it if it's not just me pulling you over. If it's another law enforcement officer that pulls you over, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure they would too, if you would just hand over that paperwork because you did give me a name and date of birth, and I appreciate that, but in reality, we need to see that information to make sure your insurance and registration is valid too. Okay? So, like I said, just a verbal warning. In the future, though, when an officer asks for those things, make sure you give them those things, okay?
Sure.
Have a nice day. Technically, an officer of the law can force a driver to give up their license, registration, and insurance when they clearly have a valid reason for stopping them, but he was willing to give me a name and date of birth. He cooperated. He wasn't really disorderly. So I was fine with a name and date of birth, and we got him out of there with just a warning and a little education on how to handle future traffic stops with law enforcement officers. Alright, so we got a car aggressively overtaking vehicles. Definitely at least going 65, maybe 70 now. One M 5 dispatch. Should be conducting a
3.
1011 on Panorama
Oh,
Drive.
You have to come back here. You're dead. I just T-boned you at like 110.
It's gonna be on Panorama Drive. It's gonna be a sedan occupied times 1. Looks like there was a 1050 here too. No additional 1032s required at this moment. Runs plate. What does it come back as?
Nothing.
Okay. Alright, first of all, okay. Well,
I don't have insurance, so... And the vehicle's stolen, so...
searches vehicle Dark was driving. What do I find?
2 firearms and a backpack full of marijuana. Like 2 pounds.
Okay, well, that probably explains why he ran.
hey, why did you hit my car?
Searches Justin's car. What do I find?
AR-15.
I shot you in the legs. Where'd you pull an AR from?
It was at my ass. Of course. It was at my ass, bro.
You gotta say something about that, gaming.
Hey, man, you already said something about it, so...
He just pulled an AR out of the places.
Yeah, but you definitely cannot do that, Justin. You need to... That's
Why?
one thing. That's one thing you gotta stop doing, man.
What's wrong with you?
Like, the only time you can pull a heavy weapon out like that is, like, for an example, like, if you had it strapped to your...
on.
Yeah, or a backpack, but if you have it strapped to your chest like the officers do, then that's fine. But you gotta say that as you get out of a vehicle, or you gotta have somewhere to get it from. For an example, if you're at your house and you're near your house and you pull out a shotgun, well, you're near your house, so you could have access to a shotgun. But if you're just out running in the middle of nowhere and you didn't say you strapped it to your chest or you don't have a backpack on, then you cannot use it. You must use a.
How do I get a backpack?
Well, you could get one of the parachutes and wear it as a backpack. But yeah, man,
Man,
you gotta stop pulling weapons out from
so I
anywhere.
can't just pull weapons on my ass, bro.
Pretty much, bingo, you got it right.
Why not?
Because that's against the rules.
What if I had uh, an Uzi on my ass? Would that be
Well,
legal?
and Uzi is different because an Uzi can be literally placed in your waistband. Like, I mean, or literally the inside of a suit jacket. An Uzi can pretty much be placed anywhere because it's a smaller gun. Technically, you could place a little machine gun in there, but I'm talking like you can't pull a sniper rifle out, you can't pull out a shotgun, you can't have an AR. Um, if you have no way of accessing it, meaning like you don't have a backpack, you're not near a car, you're not near a house or a place where you could easily access it. That means you can't just go to the ammunition, pull out a shotgun and shoot somebody and say, "Oh yeah, I got it from the ammunition," because like they're secured, but you could go to like your house. And it's the same thing like if you go to a gas station, you can't just say there was a shotgun in the gas station either.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, God
Oh
bless you.
no.
Crap.
Mm.
Oh no.
Splashy, we're going till 1:30 because I'm off tomorrow for work because we're going to the monster truck show in down
Why?
in Detroit
Why?
because we always go to it every year.
You're downtown.
Huh?
You're downtown Detroit.
I'm in
Yeah,
downtown.
with Ford
So you
Field.
can really, so you can really come see what's up, man.
Yeah, we go there every year.
You can come say what's up, Mason.
Probably not because by the time we get down there, well, we usually stop in Flint and eat, and then by the time we get down there, it's going to be pretty much time to get into the stadium and get ready for the show.
Yeah,
And
but I'm talking about after the show.
and two, I'm not driving. Otherwise, I totally would.
No. I got a ticket today
Yeah,
for
You get a ticket for
175.
I'm lucky I didn't get a ticket because I got stopped back on the first for my windshield being cracked, and my grandma forgot to renew my tags on her birthday, and the car I drive's in her name.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky I didn't get a ticket. Oh, you're good, man. What M5 dispatch? We'll be conducting a 1011. Actually, driver, can you pull into that closed gas station parking lot, please? Just so we're not blocking the driveway. Okay. 1M5 dispatch. We'll be conducting a 1011 in the parking lot next to the Ace Liquor. It's going to be an abandoned gas station. It's going to be on a Deluxo, occupied, unknown. Runs plate, where's it come back as?
a warning.
Okay. So this looks like it might be the same guy, just in a different car. Driver, can you please roll on your window for me?
Windows don't go down.
What'd you say?
The windows don't go down.
Okay. Well, hello, sir. Colonel Tyson with the San Andreas Hospital. Reason for the stop is your speed. Okay, I think we talked about this when I stopped you back over on Route 68 for recklessly overtaking vehicles. It's definitely 35 miles an hour through there, man, because it's like a town residential area. So can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
My speedometer must be broke on this because
You had to have at least been going 65 to 70, maybe a little more.
like 40.
There's no way you were only going for. Well, your speedometer might have read 40, but you definitely weren't going 40. All right. Well, can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please? No drugs and weapons in the car, or anything like that.
Weapons.
No drugs,
Not,
weapons, or alcohol.
not many weapons, but
Okay. Well, are they at least secured? Do you have permits for the proper permits for them?
I have a assault rifle in the back.
Okay. Well, it's in a case, right? Sir?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Well, do me a favor. Obviously, don't reach for that case. If you feel more comfortable stepping out to talk to me, you're more than welcome to. But, alright, so I'm gonna go run your information. Okay? So. Runs information. What does it come back as?
Clean.
Okay. Alright, so he's definitely gonna get a citation today for speeding, because obviously he's received a warning. He wasn't going too fast down 68, but he was aggressively overtaking vehicles. So that was the reason for that stop. He's definitely going to get a citation today for reckless, though. Next time, he'll end up going to jail. Alright, so I'm going to need you to sign the bottom of this citation for me. Okay, it's going to be a ticket for reckless driving, because the speed that you were going can be deemed reckless, because it is well over what you're supposed to be doing. Because the speed limit on this road is 35, you were at least going around 35, maybe 40 over. So you're very fortunate you're not going to jail. But since you were cooperative,
I'm gonna go to
since you were cooperative again, I'm just going to give you a citation for it. If it happens again, sir, then you will be going to jail. Do you understand?
No.
Alright, so sign the bottom of this for me, please. You do have a court date. You have to appear. And you're free to go when I turn off my lights.
I don't have to sign it.
Well, you do. I'm just going to pretend you did.
Taking it to court.
Well, you still have to sign it, otherwise you go to jail.
Well, I didn't sign it.
Well, I'm just going to pretend you did because I already left, so.
Womp womp.
That's how it is in real life. If you don't sign a ticket, you'll go to jail. Failure to obey a lawful command. That's the charge.
No. Because signing the ticket admits guilt.
No, it doesn't.
It admits that you're guilty.
The cop literally will tell you when you get a ticket. The cop will tell you that it's not an admission of guilt. It's just a permission, or not a permission. It's just a promise to appear in court. So, meaning that there's probably some tickets that you don't necessarily have to sign, But if you get a ticket for reckless driving, you're definitely going to have to sign that one. And if you refuse to sign it, the officer is in lawful right to place you under arrest.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
You got to remember, buddy, I'm studying law. I know a thing or two about it.
So do I.
If it isn't my creepy callback
I accidentally called Lester. I meant to call my mechanic and I went right past him.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? It's on the way.
Uh-uh.
Get out my transport unit just in case I have to arrest somebody until I get another cop on duty. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get that guy. He at least was doing 55. When M5 dispatch, I've made contact with the vehicle that I noticed going a little over the speed limit behind the police station. Final stop location going to be on Joshua Road. Occupants unknown. Runs plate, what does it come back as?
It's clean and clear.
Okay. Hello, sir. Would you mind rolling down your window for me? Or opening your door, one of the two?
Hold on.
Alright. So before I go any farther, there's no drugs or weapons in the car or anything like that, right?
No, sir.
Okay. No alcohol?
No.
Okay. So I am Colonel Tyson with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. The reason for the stop today, sir, is you were going 55 and a 40, or not 45, and a 35 back there behind that police station. Do you got license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
I don't have a license on me, but I got a registration and insurance on me.
Okay, that's fine. Can I get a first and last name and a date of birth?
Try Baker Smith.
Okay, Baker Smith, and then what was the date of birth?
1964.
Alright. Alright, and then you said you have your registration and insurance?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I see that?
I handed it to you.
Alright.
Is
Alright, do me.
Flashy gonna join?
I invited him. Alright, well, do me a favor, just sit tight, okay? Don't do anything stupid, please.
Alright. Don't worry, it ain't nighttime yet.
Runs information was it come back as?
Clean and clear.
Alrighty. I think we'll just give him a written warning. He's cooperative. He stopped. And we'll just tell him to slow it down and get him on his way. Alright, sir, I'm gonna hand you your registration and insurance back. I'm just gonna give you a written warning today, okay? Just do me a favor, slow it down. It's 35 back there, okay? Don't be going 55. Don't be going 45. You get it.
Alright.
This road is 55, so you're more than welcome to go 55 on this road. You're more than welcome to go 55 on any road that is not within Sandy Shores.
Alright. Man, what is that asshole doing?
I don't know, but he's about to get pulled over.
He's about to get ran over.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, well, anyways, here's your
Pretty
information
good.
back. Here's your written warning. You don't have to sign it or anything, okay? There is a court date on the bottom, only if you wish to appear, but would seem kind of silly to go to court over a written warning, especially because it's not really anything major. But yeah. All right, just do me a favor and slow it down, okay?
Alright.
You're free to go, and I turn off my lights. Whoops. One on 5 dispatch. You can show me 10-8 and available again. Okay. I don't think that motorcyclist had a helmet on, so we're gonna try to catch up to him. Well, he had on a helmet. He was just... Driver, do me a favor. Tell me what your speed was.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Tell me what your speed was.
I don't know, like 70.
Okay. 1M5 dispatch, show me stopping a motorcycle off of Joshua Road, or down by Marina Drive. It's going to be occupied ×1, no additional 1032s required at this time. Wait, didn't I just see you?
Yes.
Alright, man. Well, this time it's for 70 and a 55. Okay?
Yep.
I get you want to have fun on the bike, but you gotta slow it down, man. You cannot be speeding.
I got my license on me this time, but I don't got a registration or insurance because this ain't street legal.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being honest.
I'm just out testing it.
So can I see your license then?
Yep.
And then do you have proof of ownership? At least?
Not on me, but
Okay. Does this have a VIN number on it that I can maybe read and use?
probably somewhere in the front.
Okay. Searches, do I find VIN number?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go run this real quick, sir, and then I'll get you going, okay?
Yep. Feel like you, because I could have took off on this bike.
Runs information, what does it come back as?
It's all good.
Runs VIN, what does it come back as?
Registered.
Okay. Alright, so he said it's not street legal. I'm just going to give him a warning on that. However, this time I am going to give him a ticket for speeding because, well, you just received a verbal warning for it. Technically, this speed wasn't nearly as fast as his last speed, but it's worthy enough to at least give him a ticket for it, so that's where we're going to sit. I'm going to ask him to get a ride home and have somebody pick him and his bike up. Alright, man, well, let me tell you, the thing about us state troopers is we're a lot more cooler than the county sheriffs and the city police, okay? So here's your information back. This time I am going to give you a ticket for speeding because you've already had a warning for it. This is for going 70 miles per hour and they posted 55. Well, not necessarily posted, but in a 55. You do have a court date only if you wish to appear. You don't have to sign it, completely optional. There's that for you. And then as far as the bike, I'm just gonna give you a warning on that, okay? Because you did mention to me it wasn't street legal. So therefore I'm gonna ask that you find somebody to come pick you and your bike up, because I'm gonna be honest, man, if it wasn't me that pulled you over, somebody could pull you over, they could tow this bike. They could give you a ticket for that.
So I can't drive it home?
Where's your house at?
Oh, Sandy.
As long as you go to your house, and I don't see you driving out on it again, that's fine, but wait till I leave, that way they can't try to say I didn't do my job.
Alright.
So, as of right now, just stay here until I completely leave, and then you're more than welcome to go home. But like I said, take it directly to home, keep it on the side of the road, and you can make it street legal by adding an ORV sticker on it, but even then, if you add an ORV sticker on it, you have to keep it on the side of the road unless if you turn it into a completely legal to drive in the middle of the road bike.
Alright.
So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and then like I said, you can just kind of, don't go the same way as me though, but you can kind of drive it to your house.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Yep. There's not an exit over there.
I'm just gonna drive through here, I really don't care.
I'm gonna go straight up this mountain.
No headlights on or anything.
God dang.
I hope I don't lose that. I hope I don't lose that four-wheeler now. I shouldn't, though, if he continues going straight. Oh, he's up there. I see him. He turned on his stuff now. Probably knows I'm coming to get him. And there's multiple issues here that we're having.
God dang. Woohoo!
1M5 dispatch, show me pulling over a ATV. It's going to be next to the railroad tracks by the airport. Four-wheeler is going to be occupied ×1. No additional 1030s required at this time. Technically, this would have an ORV sticker on it, so. Checks ORV sticker, is it valid?
There is no ORV sticker, there's a license plate.
Okay, well, since a four-wheeler in real life wouldn't have a license plate, it has an ORV sticker. So if there's not an ORV sticker, then it is unlawful for you to drive.
It has a license plate on it, though.
Well, four-wheelers have
It's
ORV
right there.
stickers. So therefore,
It's right there.
if you want to say the plate
Man.
is the ORV sticker, then that's fine.
I guess.
Alright,
You know,
that's
it
fine.
hurts to hug them cactuses.
Is it? Yeah, it does. Is it valid?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so, sir, here's the reason for the stop tonight, okay? We just have a couple small issues, nothing too major. The number one issue, I see you turned them on. Can you please put that away?
I'm taking this off for my safety.
Okay, well, you don't need to have that out, sir, I promise you. I'm not gonna hurt you. That's not my job to hurt you. I'm sorry if you've been through that before, but you do not need to have a firearm out, especially because that is making me uncomfortable now. Because you just have a firearm out. So please holster it. Or please set it on the four-wheel. Alright. So, like I said, they're just minor issues, nothing too major. Number one issue, I see that you turned them on up the road, but you didn't
I always had my headlights on.
You didn't have your headlights on when you passed me, sir.
Well, yes, I did.
That's the only issue. That's one of the issues we got. I see that you turned them on up the road, and I appreciate that.
I just got on the road.
And I appreciate that. But another issue we're having is, you're not having on a helmet, and then the last issue, I did see you do a couple wheelies there, okay? I don't really care much about the wheelies. I care more about the fact that you didn't have your headlights on. Okay, that's a safety hazard. And I care more about you not having on a helmet, because a driver of a motorcycle, an operator of a motorcycle or ATV has to have on a helmet if you're on the road. If you're at your house, I don't care what you do. That's your house. But if you're gonna drive this down the road, you have to have on a helmet, and then obviously your headlights, okay? So, like I said, I see that you turned them on, and I appreciate that, but when you drove past me, you didn't have them on. So, do me a favor in the future, before you leave your house, make sure you have your lights on. Obviously, you wouldn't have registration or insurance on this. So do you got proof of ownership of the ATV, and do you got your license on you?
It is insured. It's licensed too.
Alright, well, if it is, it is. Can I see your information, please?
I don't think so.
Well, okay, sir. So here's the deal. I am stopping you for a lawful reason, okay? The lawful reason being you did not have on your headlights and you don't have on a helmet, okay? So therefore, when I'm stopping you for a lawful reason and I ask for your ID and any paperwork that proves you own this, by law you have to provide it, okay? So I'm being nice, man. I don't think that you're being disrespectful or anything, okay? But I need you to provide me with information about you and this ATV. I don't care if you give me a name and date of birth and a VIN number, but I need something to identify you and identify that this ATV is actually yours.
Alright, I'll give you my name.
All right.
And my name is Kendrick.
Okay.
And I was born 12/17/2000.
Okay. And VIN number on the ATV, please, or at least something that proves you own it.
6/6
Okay. Thank you. I am gonna say I appreciate you giving me your name and date of birth and the VIN number for this, but in the future, it's still a lot easier if you just hand over any paperwork and your license. Okay? Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and run this information. Run's name and date of birth, what does it come back as? Hello? Hunter, I'll send you an invite.
Nope.
Okay. Run's VIN number, what does it come back as? Oh, yeah.
Registered.
Alright, cool. Hey, accept this friend request you're about to get, Hunter, because you can only join the session if you accept that friend request. Alright, so we'll just give him a warning, get him on his way, tell him to get on a helmet, and tell him to make sure he has his headlights on. Alright, sir. So I appreciate you handing me your information, or giving me some information there to help identify you. Here's the deal, okay? I'm gonna give you a warning, but you need to get on a helmet and you need to make sure you have your headlights on, okay? With that in mind, have a nice day, unless if you have any questions for me.
Hey, Gimmin.
Yeah.
After roleplay, you need to listen to some of my new music. I got 4 new beats out.
Alrighty. I'll listen to at least one of them tonight, but when I get done RPing, I'll probably listen to one of them, but then I'm going to go straight to bed because I got stuff going on tomorrow. Because
no farming some tonight.
Technically, tomorrow I would usually be working, but obviously I have tomorrow off. And we'll have to play Farming Sim on Sunday night. Because I don't work
Whiskey,
Monday or
accept my
Tuesday.
friend request.
Yeah, you have to accept his friend request.
A worker at this gas station just walked outside and is standing in the middle of the road smoking a cigarette.
Sir, you need to ride this thing responsibly. Otherwise, I'm going to tow it.
That's what she said.
Dark. I mean, it's the truth. Bro overtook me, driving super fast.
You know, technically, I could play my beats right now since they're not copyrighted. Goddamn.
Oh, my bad. No. You good, sir?
Yeah, there's a couple bullet holes in my car.
My bad about that. That freaking guy came across the street driving like a jackwagon. Yeah. Where's the shooting coming from? Oh. You are more than welcome to join in to try to catch this guy if you want. Hunter, did you accept his friend request so you can join the session?
He's already in.
Alright, cool.
Man, I'm about to crack me up open a cold one, bro.
If it wasn't, I'm gonna invite you to something. If it wasn't so late, I probably would get one out.
Man, the
Damn.
amount of times I've had to call this car back in because of free.
What did I do?
What
You
I do?
constantly either hit or shoot at my car.
Well, it is what it is.
Bro, how come? Where do I go to call my? Oh, there we are. I was like,
No, legit, both of those are fellow RP, my man.
So I can't do a drive-by shooting?
Not just randomly somebody you don't know. It's
Yeah,
already
what's
in
wrong
them.
with that?
It's a random deathmatch, my man. When you ain't in Texas, you can't challenge to somebody to mutual combat.
you don't screw with Texas.
They could fight in the streets legally and kill each other, and the cops can't do nothing.
Homie, the cops probably be joining them. That's why.
What's that
Alright,
stuff? Corvette.
let me call my car back, Hunter, and then I'm gonna invite you to something. Basically, it's like we did the other night. You just gotta go to your phone and accept it. I'm gonna give you a brief rundown. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now, since he's technically not new, but he still technically is because he hasn't been in RP in a while. You let me do all the talking if he does something wrong, okay? I mean, if he does something wrong, just let me know and I'll tell him. Basic rundown is things that count as fail RP. Okay, I'll give you a couple examples. One, cop baiting. So basically, cop baiting is where a cop is like set up somewhere looking for like speeders, or they're on a traffic stop or something like that, and you keep driving back and forth or driving around the area and continuing to be in that area even after you've been asked to leave. Or it could be something like hitting the cop's car and stuff like that. Um, there's no random killing, okay? Basically, random killing is where you just pull out a weapon and shoot somebody. You're not allowed to do that. There's no pulling guns out of your arse. Meaning, like, what we mean by that is, like, shotguns, heavy weapons, stuff like that. Like, if you have, like, an Uzi or a handgun or something small tucked in your waistband, that's fine, but you can't have, like, a shotgun, sniper rifle, AR, or anything like that in your waistband. The ways you can have those bigger guns is if you have a backpack, you're near a vehicle that you said has one in it,
Well,
or you're near a property where you can actually get one, meaning like your house or something. You can't, for an example, you can't just go in the gun store and be like, oh, pulls out AR and then shoot somebody. Like, because you wouldn't be able to just walk in there and get one. You can't just walk into Dunham's in real life, take a gun and shoot somebody with it. Um, so, um, basically that's that. Also, if like I'm chasing you and you crash and it's like severe enough to like where you'd be dead or like injured or your car is completely disabled, you have to stop. You're not allowed to keep driving. Um, you are more than welcome to run from police, but we do ask that you don't keep it too long. So like eventually you either need to A, give up, or two, crash, or some way you need to give up eventually. Um, and there's no excessive running or allowed. That means like you can't run one time and then literally run another time and another time and another time and another time, because eventually it's going to get annoying and we will say something about it. Um, yeah, so that's that. That's basically a basic rundown. There's still a lot more to discuss. Um, but basically, I'll just tell you if you're in violation of any rule or something. So, you're more than welcome to get a vehicle and be a civ or whatever you want to do, man. And then, like I said, I'll tell you if you're in violation of any rules or anything. Now, I'm going to tell you what, there are other people in charge. So, like, if you're in here for a month and you keep violating rules that you've been told over and over and over again, then other people do have the authority to say something to you, and they will say something to you. So, just a heads up. And there is consequences for actions such as rule breaking. It's basically like if you go to school and you cheat on a test and you get caught, you get sent to the principal's office. There's pretty much certain consequences for things like, for an example, if you keep fail RPing, and we've told you a dozen times, we may have you go to the airport and run a couple laps. Or you might get extra training and stuff like that. Or you might actually have to volunteer at training and stuff. If you get arrested, you go to jail for 5 minutes, no matter what the crime is. You have to set a timer. You must stay in there until that timer is completely up. If we notice you're out of jail and it hasn't been 5 minutes, we're going to assume you broke out. We're going to come to your exact location. We're going to arrest you and put you back in prison. Justin, please go somewhere else. See, that is an example of cop baiting right there. He's doing a burnout right next to me, seeing that I'm set up in this area. But Justin, I'm not going to ask again. Thank you. But so you go to jail, must stay there for 5 minutes. You will actually, this is a pretty realistic server, so you will have a court date. You must appear at your court date. At your court, depending on the severity of the crime, you'll get sentenced to prison time. And it's the same kind of concept as jail. Whatever time you get sentenced to prison for, you must stay in the prison for. Now, if you're in there for like an hour or two, or maybe the entire RP because of a crime you committed, you can go on TikTok, you can do all that stuff. You just have to mute your mic. But yeah, so you must stay in jail, and the hospital works the same way too. Like if you get into an accident or have a medical emergency or something and you have to go to the hospital, you have to stay there for a certain time, depending on how bad it is. Yeah, you go get a car and you can join us for the. You can join us for the rest of RP. Actually, get a car and follow me, because we're gonna be going up to Paleto Bay now. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Oh, also, the only stolen vehicles that count in RP is if you take another player's car. So if you steal a civilian car, it doesn't count as a stolen vehicle. So you don't have to say, oh, this vehicle is stolen when somebody pulls you over. You can just take it. Yeah. Basically, just keep going straight down this road, and once you get to the highway, take a left, and basically just go straight. We're going to the top of the map. Oh, you just have to miss next week's race and for Xfinity, and then you can join us for Daytona. I think that's kind of dumb that when they took it out of the store, they made it to where you can't transfer it, because that's got to be exactly what happened, because mine transferred over when I transferred mine. Well, I know why it didn't, because they took all the NASCAR games out of the store. So you can no longer buy any NASCAR game in the store except for that Arcade Rush one or whatever it is. You can't buy 21 Ignition, you can't buy Heat 5, you can't buy Heat 4, you can't buy Heat 3.
Why?
You can't buy Heat 2, you can't buy Heat Evolution because they took them all out of the store.
Why?
You can you mean 25? Hey, look, man, if you can, this is what I'm gonna do. I was originally, when I was planning on going back to Central, my original plan was to start saving up cash each time I got paid and put it into an envelope and save it up so that way I'd have enough money to buy both GTA 6 and 25 when they come out. But I decided I decided I'm not going back to CMU next year. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. So I no longer need to save up the cash because as long as I save up the money in my bank account, I literally can just go buy it when it comes out. Like that's exactly what I'm doing. Like literally as soon as I figure out what exact day it's coming out, I'm gonna make sure I have the money and I'm gonna go buy it. I'll probably end up just pre-ordering it, honestly. But then again, I probably should get the disc because if when the PS6 comes out, because they have talked about a PS6 if it comes out. Justin, dude, I'm not gonna tell you again to please go somewhere else. You do not need to be around somebody every 2 seconds. Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, just in case, like, in the future they decide to take 25 out of the store, you know, I want to have a disc. I hope it's available on Amazon and stuff like that, too, the day it comes out, because then I'll just freaking order the thing. But I'm getting it because the only thing I'm concerned about is like it's selling out, you know. I guess if worse comes to worse and I have to like work the day it comes out, I'll just get up early enough, leave early enough, and go buy it before I go to work. Oh, it's fine that he's following you, but like I'm just saying, like he doesn't need to be all up the cops' rear every 2 seconds. And yes, he does that a lot. So, Justin, you need to stop hitting people's cars, man.
Why?
Because you literally every time someone just fixes a car or something, or just gets a car, you go and hit it, man. Like, stop hitting cars, please. It's not. It's honestly really not funny. If you want to go hit cars so bad, literally, if you want to go hit cars so bad, go hit all those cars in the Clunkin' Mill parking lot. Like,
but that's not fun.
Stop hitting our cars, please. It's actually annoying.
It's actually kind of funny.
It's really not though, because like, how would you feel though if you just got your car out after getting it fixed and then someone just came and hit it?
I'd be laughing.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. Especially if you had to wait 4 minutes to get it back.
That would be hilarious. I'd be laughing so hard.
No, you wouldn't, dude. I know dang well you would not be laughing, man.
I would be laughing. I would be laughing. Wanna know what, Mason? I have $2,000 in GTA cash. I have nothing to lose. That's what's funny. I have no money. I'm really just waiting for GTA 6 to come out.
Speaking of which, that reminds me I gotta go get my stuff out the dryer after RP. I forgot to get that out today. Yeah, one of the reasons I'm not going back to CMU Hunter is people are just too weird there. Like they have to like I like to post about certain things like the races and all that stuff, and you know, a couple things that's going on in my life. The fact of them posting what's going on in their life's not an issue. What it's the fact of the certain things they're posting. No one cares if you want to smash with someone down the hall, you know. No one cares. No one cares, you
Coming
know.
back in a second.
All right. No one cares that you all hate people for, or that you all hate people for something they're wearing or all that stuff. Um, no one cares about that stuff. Stop freaking posting about that crap. And literally another thing that I hate is literally people just hate on you for anything. Like I said, if they don't like a shirt you're wearing or something, they'll literally like they'll post something about it on the anonymous app. Sorry to say it, but that makes you a you know what if you're only willing to post it on an anonymous app. Why don't if you don't like my shirt, why don't you come say it to my face? What am I gonna do? Get mad? Okay, you don't like my shirt. Don't know what to tell you. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, congratulations, you don't like my shirt. I don't care. I like my shirt. Or you don't like the same team I do. Cool. No one said you had to. Like half of half of the time, I'm literally tempted to literally email the people over there at Central and say that there's multiple parts as to why I will not be coming back to your college. And one of them is the fact that y'all technically screwed me over. The other part is there's too much hate on your campus. And the third part is it's just not even fun. It doesn't even make me want to be there. Like, there needs to be more opportunities for people to make friends. Like, I don't know, once a freaking month do a floor meeting. Like, and, you know, make it to where people could talk to, like, their neighbors and crap and get to know their neighbors instead of freaking going to class and then going back to their room and sitting in there until they go to bed. Another reason is it just seems bland on campus during winter. Like, decorate that crap. Make it at least feel welcoming. But mostly I'm tired of all the freaking hate on campus. They need to do something about it. Freaking tired of all that crap. Make people want to attend your campus. Make people want to come back if they have to do a year elsewhere. You know, as of right now, y'all are just giving me reasons to stay as far away from there as possible. Like, I'm gonna go on that anonymous thing and see if I can just find a couple examples as to what I'm talking about. Hang on a sec. Alright, here's an example of somebody just complaining about something pointless. This one says, I'm so sick of the girl offering to do assignments on the Snapchat story. Okay, well then mind your own business. Um, nope. There's too much frat and sorority hate to even read. Too much political bullcrap. Some of this crap is genuinely funny, though. But, like, most of it's just not at all funny. Or it's just blatantly stupid. Like, there's no saving this campus, in my opinion. There's no saving it. Like, it's just ridiculous. The creator of Nutella passed away on Valentine's Day at the age of 97. This post says 2023, no Valentine. 2024, no Valentine. 2025, no Valentine. I really three-peated before the Chiefs. So I added a comment to the post and I said I 21-peated, gonna be 22-peat this year. That is true. Text message from God on a post that says, I woke you up for a reason. That is true. That's facts. If you ain't in the hospital, if you ain't in jail, if you ain't buried 6 feet underground, there's a reason why God made sure that didn't happen. Nope. Kind of glad, I'm not gonna lie. At least I'm not dealing with any BS. Alright, Justin. Cut it out. If it's just me and you, I'm probably just gonna call it. No sense in just staying here. You know? The next RP won't be until Sunday. He said he would be back, but by the time he gets back, it's probably gonna be around the time to be done anyway. So